Did you know that the United States is the third most populous country in the world? Despite its massive population of 335 million people, there's something fascinating about how they're spread out. The U.S. is the fourth largest country by land area, covering 6% of Earth's total landmass. Yet the population distribution tells a surprising story. Imagine a straight line cutting the U.S. in half, running from North Dakota in the north to Texas in the south. If you analyze census data, you'll uncover an astounding fact. 80% of Americans live to the east of this line. Just 20% reside in the vast western regions. That's only 1 in 5 Americans. Even with bustling metropolitan hubs like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego in the west. A satellite image of the U.S. at night paints the picture perfectly. While the east shines brilliantly, the center remains dark and sparse. But why? A story of history and geography. It all began with America's East Coast colonies, which became independent in 1776. Settlers gradually moved westward, encouraged by the Louisiana Purchase and the fertile soil of the Mississippi River Basin, perfect for agriculture. Yet even as cities like Chicago and San Francisco developed rapidly by the mid-1800s, much of America's central region, the Great Plains, remained virtually empty. The Great Plains span from Canada in the north to Mexico in the south, covering a staggering 350,000 square miles, twice the size of California. Despite this vastness, the area houses just 3 million people, about the same as Jamaica's population. So what gives? The climate barrier. The answer lies in geography. East of the Rockies, the Great Plains experience what's called the rain shadow effect. Moist air from the Pacific Ocean rises over the Rocky Mountains, cools and releases its moisture as rain or snow, mostly on or west of the Rockies. By the time the air reaches the Great Plains, it's dry, creating an arid climate unsuitable for agriculture. Summers are blistering hot, winters are bone-chillingly cold, and temperatures can swing wildly, from 70 degrees Fahrenheit to 30 degrees Fahrenheit in just a few hours. In contrast, places like California with similarly dry climates thrive, thanks to innovative irrigation systems and water from the Colorado River. Unfortunately, the Great Plains lack this infrastructure, leaving the land underdeveloped and sparsely populated. Not a unique story. America's empty belt isn't alone. Similar patterns exist worldwide. Australia, for instance, has a massive arid interior, yet 90% of its population huddles along the coasts. Even in Europe, where temperate climates prevail, countries like France see extreme population concentration. Over 12 million people live in Paris alone. Ultimately, humans seek comfort and opportunity. In the U.S., major coastal cities generate over 75% of the nation's GDP, attracting millions in search of better lives. As for the Great Plains, it remains a beautiful open landscape, a reminder that not all land, no matter how vast, is meant to be filled.